Certainly. It doesn't bother you that other people are taking the portraits for you, right? You know him.
I'm just getting his top head. I'm just getting your head there, bud.
There you go. Thank you so much.
Alright, teamwork. Perfect.
Hello and welcome, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes here at Disneyland on a beautiful Wednesday in Anaheim, California at Disneyland. It is currently 78 degrees, which is fantastic. 78 degrees is wonderful. It's warm, but not cold, and definitely not hot. There's a tiny breeze, and I am loving Disneyland today. I hope you are too. All right, let's see where we're gonna go first. Is it possible that Pirates of the Caribbean has like no line? Oh my gosh, look at this. Next to no line at Pirates of the Caribbean. I have gotta go on Pirates of the Caribbean. It says there's a 5-minute line. 5 minutes, it's pretty spectacular. Oh my gosh, 5 minutes, we're just cruising right through here. It is an extremely light day here at Disneyland today. I got here about a half hour ago and was just shooting pictures, doing some photography of various attractions, doing some selfies with myself in the picture. And I am just so surprised at how empty Disneyland is today. Even Rise of the Resistance was only a 30-minute wait time standby. Pretty incredible, right? There's also a 30-minute line. Yeah, Indiana Holmes. Holmes, H-O-L-M-E-S. All right, we're just filtering in here very quickly. Say hi to the people.
Indiana Holmes, check it out.
Hi. Nice. All right, we are already up here in the air-conditioned doorway, waiting to get in. Hey, John, welcome, my friend. Hope you're having a beautiful day. This is the first relatively cool day we've had at Disneyland in many, many weeks. It's been in the high 80s and 90s at Disneyland for weeks. Today, this is the peak of the temperature right now at 1 o'clock. It's 78 degrees, and I am loving it. But I'm also not complaining about the air conditioning because I've been walking briskly for the last 30 minutes from attraction to attraction to take selfies. Oh, yeah, she told me. She said somebody walked up when I was in the restroom and asked, "Where's Indy?" Yeah, I was in the men's room. Sorry I missed you, my friend. Hello, Main Street, Paul. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my first ride of the day. I spent the first 30 minutes in the park from 12:30 to 1 o'clock shooting photographs, still images, and now I am ready to go on a ride. Oh, you were running those races? The, I don't know, was it a half marathon or what was that, John? Hello, Ken. How you doing, my friend? Oh, for sure you will, John. I'm usually here 3 times a week. I think I'm gonna be back here again on Friday. I'll have to check my reservations. But I usually try to do Wednesdays and Fridays. And Lizzie and I do Sundays together. But, you know, sometimes things come up and then you're busy and you can't get to the park with other commitments. But I try to come as often as possible because I love it here. This is my happy place. Half marathon, man, that's awesome. That's 13 miles. You guys ran 13 miles. That is insane.
No, wait on number 2.
It's just one. Can I be in row 6? Thank you so much. All right. Next boat up will be us. I'm a little warm and sweaty right now because I've been walking around the park at very fast speed to try to get all of the attractions in that I wanted to photograph before I got on a ride before 1 o'clock when we went live. But it's actually a very nice temperature here today. Hello, Tiffany Johnson. Absolutely, let's all give John a big thumbs up and a high five for doing the half marathon. I can't imagine doing that. Even when I was young, I was cross country and track athlete in high school, and the longest distances I ran was 2 miles. And when we would train, we would run 10 miles during the week, and that was, you know, pretty exhausting even at that young age of 15, 16. It's a little humid here, but it's relatively cool. It's only 78 degrees, so it's not bad, but it is a little humid. So, as usual, I am not going to talk or respond to the chat once the ride starts because I don't want to disturb other guests. But you guys are free to chat amongst each other during the ride in the chat. Okay? All right.
Prepare to go ashore by stepping out to your right. Ahoy there, crew! For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children, and no flash feature. Prepare to make sail.
Yeah, let's see. Look, you see the fireflies? Look, you see them? You see the little lights? Look, see it? It's a firefly.
Remember? You're going to tell Grandma you're going to put your hands up.
Yeah. Chicken now? Next time? Next time we'll do next time, right? Come back next month. Maybe. Your hands are ready. Nah, just
Master, it be too late to alter course, matey. And there be plundering pirates lurking in every cove, waiting to board. Sit closer together and keep your ruddy hands inboard. That be the best way to repel boarders. And mark well the words, matey.
It's a little one. Mama calls you. Mama calls you. It's a little one.
It's like humid in here, huh?
Huh?
No fear have ye of evil curses, says you. Properly warned ye be, says I. Who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure? Dead men tell no tales. Perhaps he knows too much. See the curse. You know where it begins. Now he's just your oldest.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow. What's in it? Let out your white flag, you scurvy scum. Give me Captain Jack Sparrow, or I'll be
Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
Keep still. I'm studying me map. Oh, it's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it, nor this here key neither.
Skullduggery and the cigarette. Thing up from me heart is yo-ho, 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 a pirate's life for me. I raise a toast to all of my little shipmates lost at sea. Salute. There's no one danger of life.
joined the chat while I was on the ride. I hope you enjoyed that. That was my first ride of the day. I got here a little bit late today. I know, Pirates is so awesome. And right now we're reading Treasure Island on my other channel, the Robert Louis Stevenson novel, which is called Treasure Island. And it's pretty cool. A lot different than the previous book we read, which was kind of a noir, femme fatale, gangster, detective book. If you guys want to join us, we'll be reading the second hour tonight at 6 p.m. on my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. You can catch up with where we are. We've only read an hour so far. Last night was the first hour, I think. And so just go over to Storytime with Indiana Holmes and look for Treasure Island. And all the chapters are numbered. So start with chapter 1. I think the first 4 chapters are 1 hour, or just under 1 hour. And then the second hour will be tonight, chapters 5 through 9. It moves pretty quick, pretty action-oriented. Yeah, I'm trying to go through all the great books that are in the public domain on my other channel. So we've read Frankenstein, Dracula, the Winnie the Pooh books, both the House on Pooh Corner and the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. We've read Alice in Wonderland. We read Red Harvest. That was the one that was kind of detective, gangster style. And then, let's see, what else did we read? We read a whole bunch of books. If you go over, I mean, we started doing those readings on this channel. There's actually a playlist that's titled Storytime with Indiana Holmes, but that was when I was just trying to get the right setup for it. And then once I figured out the best setup and the best audio, I started a new channel. But I'm eventually going to move the books that we read on this channel from that playlist over to the other channel. I'm going to clean up the audio and so on.
All hands prepare to go ashore by stepping out to your right. Ahoy there, crew. For your safety, remain seated, keeping as fast as
Yes, that is correct. Couldn't ask for a better first ride or a better day. The temperature in the park is lovely, a touch humid, but it's only 78 degrees, which is amazing because the last time Lizzie and I were here, last week, it was 90 degrees, blistering hot. My phone overheated like 3 times, so my live stream shut down 3 different times. So today should be better.
Okay, oh no!
I love you guys. You look great. Tiana, you look awesome. So beautiful. Those were just some guests like myself that are Disney bounding. Oh, I bet we have Jack Skellington over here. We do. We have Jack Skellington. I don't think I'm going to wait in line to take a picture with him today, but maybe another day. I've got pictures with Jack Skellington in past years, and it's always fun. Oh, we've got the Columbia out today. Let's see. I wonder if they're not loading the Columbia because it was in that same spot when I got on Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go check out the line for Haunted Mansion. It was 30 minutes when I first got here, and I wasn't. It looked longer than 30 minutes to me because it was outside the gates. But we'll check it now. Oh yeah, the Mark Twain is in port over here, and the Columbia is in dock over there. But it doesn't look like either of them are moving at the moment, or are in service, I guess is what I should say. Yeah, I've got a whole list of books I'm planning to read on the other channel. I've always loved books, but as a kid I was somewhat dyslexic, so it was difficult for me to read. Happily, by the time I got to college, or I should say by the time I went back to college for the second time, my dyslexia had, I've sort of grown out of it. It got so much better. And by the time I was like about 25. So now I really enjoy reading books, but the problem is reading books as it did when I was young is the same thing for me today. It makes me sleepy. So it's hard to get through more than a chapter or two and I get sleepy. So I discovered that if I read out loud, I could read for an hour without getting sleepy. Then I could take a break, drink some coffee or a caffeinated soda, and then rest my eyes, and then come back and I could actually read a second hour. I did that yesterday. I read yesterday's chapters from Treasure Island. Then I took a break for a few hours, watched the WNBA basketball game with the Indiana Fever beating the Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx, and then came back about 10 o'clock and read another hour, which will be tonight's broadcast. Hello, Heather Estes. Hello, Troxer. I am doing amazing. Super fantastic. Hello, Tipton. Good to see you, my friend. Happy birthday, Casey Rodriguez. No singing today. My voice is a little hoarse. Yeah, exactly, right, Troxer? When we go camping, we have like a travel trailer that we got for our girls when they were little. Now they're older and they don't really want to go camping with us much anymore, but with all the driving and the hiking and the cooking and taking care of the dogs, I would be tired, but I could not sleep. So I started reading in bed camping, and then I could usually get to sleep within 60 to 90 minutes. But my eyes, you know, and my brain would actually get fatigued like after 30 minutes, but I still wasn't sleepy. So I've kind of figured out now, reading out loud for an hour works perfectly for me. And if I want to sleep, then I just read to myself, and then I can usually get to sleep within an hour or so. Absolutely, Heather. We could do Winnie the Pooh ride right after this because it's just over the bridge. I love doing the Winnie the Pooh ride. I love Winnie the Pooh. It was so fun reading those books, The House on Pooh Corner and The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. But you know, I hadn't actually heard those stories since I was a little kid when my sisters would read those stories to me. And I forgot the ending of the last book. I think it was The House on Pooh Corner. I can't remember which one came first now, but the very last story I read, man, I don't know if you guys saw that or if you go see it, I got really choked up reading the last few sentences of that book because, you know, if you read those books, you understand what it's all about. It's about growing up, and the last page of the last book is about, you know, becoming, you know, growing out of childhood. It's the end of childhood, and you know, leaving your toys and your stuffed animals behind. And man, that got to me. But it was a great read. Isn't 78 degrees a blessing? Absolutely. I am just loving it out here. And there's a little breeze in the park too, which is nice. That line's moving along pretty quick today. The best part about standing in line at Haunted Mansion on a day like today is that the sun is not beating down on you and just melting you. I love this walled garden that they built over here that we just walked through, but it's really hot on a super hot day when there's no wind. It just becomes suffocating. And it's worse if you're over here in the greenhouse queue But we're moving along pretty good here today. The temperature is nice. Hello, Ash Gordon. Ah, thank you so much. It does, right? I mean, I love the whole garden now and the walled garden. All of it is so great. And then every year it's fun to see what they do with the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay that they place onto the Haunted Mansion. I think they did a spectacular job this year. This will be probably my 5th time I've been on it since they changed over, maybe even more. Maybe it's my 6th time, but I've enjoyed it every time. It's just so great, especially if you're a big fan of Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, the movie. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. I just love stop motion animation. When I was in college, I had a film class and I did a stop motion animation film all by my lonesome, all by myself. And it was pretty good, I have to say. The head of the film department asked me to come to his office one day and asked me to change my major and to go into film. And I did not. Maybe I should have, but I did not. I went my own direction and enjoyed my working life. But I have always stayed a little bit in the video production film industry as kind of a side hobby, so to speak. Right? I mean, look at this. I was here before I started live streaming. I came up the lightning lane just to take pictures in front of the horseless ghost carriage here, the hearse, and also in front of the house. I just love this view right here. You can see the Pumpkin King there, Sandy Claus, and the mansion and the fountain. So great. They did a super great job on the hearse this year. View. Isn't that awesome? It just exudes imagination. I mean, the Imagineers do not slack off. They do not do anything half-baked. They are all in every time, every year, every attraction. They try to make it a little different each year and still keep the same character of you know, that you would feel from the Nightmare Before Christmas movie. They must have gigantic warehouses to store all of the decorations for Halloween and Christmas seasons, as well as all of the different parades and cavalcades. It always amazes me. I'm sure they have warehouses far off property, further back in Anaheim, probably over by the 5 freeway, where they keep all of these amazing decorations when they're out of season. It is 0 days to Xmas. I am enjoying the weather now. I'm in no rush to get to winter weather. I am super happy with the weather we have today. Hey guys, good to see you guys. Thanks for being with me today. I love the spooky vibes. right, is anybody here today with us watching that TV series Wednesday? I think it's in its second season. I like it. It's pretty good. It's a little bit juvenile for me. You know, it's not quite aimed at my age demographic, but I do love all the costumes and all of the sets, and just the whole vibe of it is fun. It's like a very twisted and spooky Harry Potter style series. Speaking of lingering, you were talking about lingering by the portraits in the hall there, in sort of that art gallery hall. I like to linger over at Rise of the Resistance when you come out of the spacecraft and you walk out into the big giant room with all the stormtroopers. I always linger there and take my time. I'm usually the last one in, and they're trying to rush me along. I wish, well, I wish, like a lot of people do, I wish Walt Disney was still alive, although he'd be very, 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 very old now. But I wish he could see the Haunted Mansion with the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay. I think he would absolutely love it. I got to meet Roy Disney Jr. and had him sign a book for me. That's Walt Disney's nephew, Roy Disney, his brother's son. He ran the Disney feature animation for a number of years and kind of shepherded it through its second golden age, where we had, you know, The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast and all those films that kind of re-energized and reinvented Disney. And then I actually, when I was teaching, I was a college professor, I had a fellow professor that was a Disney as well, and she was like a direct relative of Walt and Roy Disney, and she's part of that whole Disney family, and she was a really nice lady as well. So it's one of those things, you know, 6 degrees of separation that we used to talk about, right? It's like you're 6 degrees separated from so many different people. And we always think of the famous people, because obviously those are the people that get all the press and that we all know about, but sort of 6 degrees of separation from kind of just any random people, really. If you go back far enough and crisscross your acquaintances and your family tree. Yeah, right, Tipton? I think Walt would be amazed to see what the Disney Corporation, his family, and his Imagineers have created since his passing. I mean, this has got to be bigger than he even imagined. And then having Roy Disney, his brother, build Disney World and Epcot Center after Walt Disney passed was like such a great thing for a brother to do. He could have just let it go and not done it, and not gambled all of that time and money to build Disney World and Epcot Center in Florida, but he did it to honor his brother's wishes, and we are all the better for it. What a great family they were. Wow, that's a really big warehouse truck, sir. I imagine it's somewhere here in Anaheim. Well, yeah, I think some of the changes he would not agree with. Like, I really don't like the idea that they're taking the rivers of America and Tom Sawyer's Island out of Disney World in Florida so that they can build a Cars Land. I really don't like that. I mean, they have so much land there. They could have just branched out to some of their empty land or eaten up some of their hotel land to expand the park and build a Cars Land with a Radiator Racers car, attraction bigger and better than ours, without having to get rid of the rivers of America. Yes, People Mover. That makes me so sad that People Mover was gone. And the I always forget what they were called, but the sky buckets, the big. They were like People Movers themselves, but on cables. I forget what they were called. That was sad to see that go, because you could get so many great views of the park from that. Lizzie and I and our girls, when they were little, we rode that attraction on the very last day that it was still functional in the park. Just like with hold on a second here.
Happy ever after, you gotta stay on the right.
Just like with Splash Mountain. We were sad to see that go, and we did the same thing. We rode that, Lizzie and I rode that on the very last day that it was open, and it was such a bittersweet kind of day. Everybody that came to ride Splash Mountain on that last day, there were so many of us, thousands and thousands, and everybody that was there were there because they loved Splash Mountain, and they were happy to be there to ride it one last time, but also sad to see it go. But I do like Tiana's Bayou Adventure, I have to say. It is pretty awesome. And it celebrates the Princess and the Frog movie. Yeah, it would be fun if they had some type of Skyway bucket thing. One of the things that they don't have anymore, and I'm sure it's because of insurance purposes, is they don't have the mountain climbers anymore. I remember as a kid, maybe even into the 70s, the late 70s, but for sure in the 60s and before that, they had two mountain climbers that would climb the Matterhorn every day, like 3 times a day. And they've long since done away with that. And we don't have Tinkerbell flying across the sky anymore like we used to. That was another really cool thing. But I'm guessing those things were too dangerous, and insurance companies probably wouldn't insure the park for that. Yeah, I think that would be awesome, Toshiba. Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did have to pay them. Well, the one thing that I really miss, and it's just nostalgia, because I'm sure it's not as good as the way it is now, is I really miss the ticket books. I loved the ticket books and the E tickets and the B and the C tickets and all that stuff. I thought that was super fun. When the park first opened, you didn't even have to go on any rides if you didn't want to. You could just enter the park for $5 and just walk around and look at things, take pictures, maybe eat lunch or something, and never even get on a ride. If you wanted to get on a ride, then you bought a ticket book, or you bought some tickets. We don't have that experience anymore. You have to have a ticket to get into the park. But at least we do have Downtown Disney, so they gave us that. So you can walk around Downtown Disney, and that's kind of somewhat entertaining, but you don't get to see any rides or anything. Well, yeah, I think that, you know, Disneyland and Disney, you know, merchandise, Disney experiences, all the different things that Disney has now. They have the big cruise ships and the parks in Florida and all around the world. I don't think Disney IP, intellectual property, has ever been more popular than it is now. I think it's been super, it's like this is the, like it seems like, it feels like we're riding the zenith. We're riding the height of the popularity of the park. And I think, at least I hope, that the powers that be, the executives in the executive suite, I hope they recognize that in order to continue to draw this kind of attention and this kind of love for all things Disney, that the parks have to lead with new experiences, new attractions, and new ways of seeing and doing things. The Disney Forward plan seems to be a step in that direction. So I feel like they are listening to guests, and they do realize they need to keep improving the parks, keep reinventing the parks and the attractions and the experiences. So, I mean, me personally, I feel like I'm living at the best time of times to live. I mean, I know there's a lot of messed up stuff in the world and in our country. I know that that is a fact, and it's always kind of been that way. Depending on where you live, it's been better or worse at different times. But in terms of having fun experiences, fun attractions, great places to eat, and just people with good attitudes, I feel like I'm living in the best time that there has been. And of course, I love air conditioning and hot water and indoor plumbing, so, you know, the 20th and 21st centuries are the best at that. But all of this other stuff, all this entertainment that we have is fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna hide the chat for myself, but you guys can continue to chat, but I won't be talking while I'm on the ride.
It was a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you were about to be told began in the holiday worlds of old. I know you're curious to see what's inside. It's what happens when two holidays collide. Tale is a tale that's quite charming, but during this season, it's sometimes alarming. So relax and reflect. Feel free to take pause while we tell you a tale about dear Sandy Claus.
Let him get through. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Pumpkin side closest to the chains. Closest to the chains. You mean the right-hand side? Left-hand side.
Came here from Halloween Town. You'll notice his handiwork scaring around. This year he's decided to play Sandy Claus. But when Halloween creates Christmas, you might see a few flaws. And now, a dark carriage will take you away. Sit back, rest in peace in your black Christmas sleigh. Your sleigh will accommodate one or two more. We hope you're prepared for what Jack has in store. This year he's decided to play Sandy Claus. But when Halloween creates Christmas, you might see a few flaws. And now, a dark carriage will take you away. Sit back, rest in peace in your black Christmas sleigh. Your sleigh will accommodate one or two more. Hope you're prepared for Jack. Continue our holiday tour in no time at all. Please remain seated in your black Christmas sleigh. We will continue your holiday tour momentarily. your visit? We will continue our holiday tour in no time at all. Seated in your black Christmas sleigh. We will continue your holiday tour momentarily. Ready to resume your visit? We will continue our holiday tour in no time at all.
Please remain seated. Your tour will now continue.
On the 13th day of Christmas, my ghoul love gave to me 13 rings of power, embracing strength that never ends. 12 signs of the zodiac that rule the future and transcend.
It's Christmas! Have you been good this year? Ho, ho, ho! What's this? Can you believe your eyes? I like this Christmas thing. Sub-Zero, I told you they would like my Christmas. Fruitcake, anyone?
What's this? What's this? Scary. Now it's a big dog and back with a fat happy hopes materialize. Just love staring and
for bringing your cheer. Please hurry back. We can't wait till next year.
So fun. Oh man, what a great ride. Oh, that was super fun. Fantastic. 2 of the major attractions in 1 hour. We did Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. And a little busier now than it was when I first got here at 12:30. Now it's a few more people out and about. Still feels pretty light though. It must have been very empty this morning. I was considering getting here this morning, but I overslept. And then it was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to, I woke up, it was like 7 and I'm like, I'm going back to sleep. Probably have been very overcast and much cooler earlier, but I feel like the weather is perfect right now. Yeah, Indiana Jones, it's only 30 minutes, but I get single rider for that, so I think I might eat first and then go on Indiana Jones after. It's tempting to go on Indiana Jones now, but I feel like I want to eat something. And there's no line here at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Oh, there's Tiana hanging out right here in her restaurant.
Bye. Have a good one.
That's awesome. How fun is that? Hi, how's it going?
What do we have here for today?
Let's see. I think I'll have a muffaletta sandwich.
Yeah, of course. It comes with a side of red beans and rice and a garnish of pickles.
That's awesome. Love that.
Anything else for today?
Pardon me?
Anything else for today?
I think I'll have the powdered beignets.
Yeah, of course.
Super, thank you. smells so good in here. Thank you.
Any other entrees for today?
That should do it, thanks.
Have a good day.
You have no idea how good it smells in here. Hi. Hi, how are you? Can I get a Coke Zero, please?
What size?
Large, please.
One large Coke Zero for you, sir.
Yes.
One large Coke Zero.
Super duper, thank
Have
you.
a wonderful day, sir.
You too. Let's see, let's get a fork. I don't know that I'll need a knife, but I might need a spoon. A spoon. It's like a soup spoon, but okay. Hi, how are you?
Fine, yourself?
Good. Grab some napkins. This is gonna be messy. Hi, how are you?
Welcome, welcome.
Put this down over here. I do. That doesn't seem okay. Hold on. Just do it on this one. It's too complicated to do it on that one right now. Yes. Okay, let's go over here. Everything's excellent. Mic's good. Do you have lids for these things? And a straw if you have one. Ah, thank you. She got it. Thank you. Sure. Thank you so much. You have a good afternoon now. Boy, it's chilly in here. It must get cold.
Yeah, it's been up this is cold and I forget how hot it is outside.
It's actually nice today though. Today's good. Alright, let's find ourselves a spot. Pretty good right here. All right, let me show you guys what I got to eat here today. We get the red beans and rice, which are yummy, pretty spicy. And we get the muffaletta sandwich, which is ham with like some kind of a very spicy pickle relish, Swiss cheese, I think, some kind of a spread. It's super yummy. These pickles are very spicy pickles. And I had to get myself a couple of beignets because they were just looking too pretty to be ignored. All right, time to charge up the cell phone. hope you guys are all having a great day. Yum, yum, right? Oh, I got a regular Coke. I should have got a Coke Zero. I don't like to have that much sugar, but I forgot to say Coke Zero. I just said Coke. Well, I guess they'll be extra caffeinated and highly sugared. So what are you guys doing today on this beautiful Wednesday? What's the weather like where you are? What's it like up there in Washington? So good. Look at that thing. You gotta have some of these spicy pickles. Sunny. It is amazing. Ah, so good. Now I gotta have some red beans and rice. That is true. Yeah. It is. How do I get to it? Yes, the key pin is given to you as a magic key holder. I think it came in the mail. They send you a little box if you're a magic key holder. They send you a little box every year, and in it are some stickers and like a greeting card, and usually a magnet, and this year we got a pin. I have so many fridge magnets on my refrigerator, annual pass key holder, magic key holder magnets. When Lizzie and I were here last week, whatever day that was, Wednesday or Friday, we ate at the Orleans Cafe, which is very difficult to get a reservation for, but we got here and we stood in line for the standby before 11. It opens up at 11, so we got seated right away. Unfortunately, it wasn't outdoors, it was inside, but we had to have the famous Monte Cristo sandwich, and I had had it about 2 or 3 weeks earlier, and it was so good. Last week with Lizzie, it was a little bit disappointing. It wasn't quite as good. Lizzie's a very discerning. She's a very discerning food and restaurant appreciator. Let's put it that way. And I think she wasn't all that impressed with the Monte Cristo, so we probably won't be getting that again in the future. But this, I will get every time I can. It is fantastic. I was trying not to use the word critic. I really like the chili cheese dog over at the Coca-Cola refreshment stand, which is at the top of Main Street before you leave Main Street and head up towards the castle. It's on the left-hand side as you're walking up, but it is so messy. There is no way you can eat that thing by picking it up. It's just impossible. But even cutting it up with a fork and knife is a mess. I mean, I did eat it with my hands, but I would never do that again. My hands were coated with chili and cheese every time I picked it up. Yeah, true, Troxer. It's actually good if you put the pickles on the sandwich too. I've done that before. There's actually some pork in here with the red beans and rice as well. I feel you, Monarch. I feel you. We should do the Winnie the Pooh ride after I finish eating, and then maybe head Indiana Jones after that. Hello, Jatibuti. Hello. Right back at you. Right back at you guys. Love you all. I love to hear the sound of the railroad bell, the Disneyland Railroad locomotive bell going by. It's such a cool, classic sound. Just like up in San Francisco, I love hearing the trolley bell up in San Francisco when they ring the bell on the trolley cars. They have a very specific pattern that they ring it. It's very cool. Ah, Judy. That's who it is. Okay. Yeah, they still do have music up here on the stage at Tiana's Palace, but it's sort of intermittent. They never schedule it. You never know when it's going to be. I can see that they've got a drum kit up there on the stage covered with black cloth. So they probably plan to come out at some time today, but maybe it's going to be later in the evening or something. Man, spicy food is making my eyes water. If It is very spicy. I still like the music they're playing over the speakers, though. It sounds good. I like the Five and Dime band that they have over at DCA. Over in California Adventure, they have that stage right next to the fountain. Five and Dime plays there 3-4 times a day, and they're really good. And they play seasonal music, whatever the season is. I'm getting really full. I didn't have breakfast or lunch today, so I'm indulging myself now. This will be my one meal for the whole day. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I didn't know that. That would have been so awesome to see Count Basie. It was probably when they had the Aunt Jemima Pancake House. They probably had Count Basie somewhere near there playing that music. Nice New Orleans vibe to this music. I have to drink a sip of soda between each bite because it is so incredibly spicy. But so good. I had a friend who put himself through college by working at Disneyland as the costumed character Goofy. And he was Goofy and a couple other characters over time. But yeah, he put himself through college working here at Disneyland. interesting, over in Magnolia Park, which is right outside of the seating area here for Tiana's Palace, it's the little sort of plaza between Haunted Mansion and Tiana's Palace, and then to the west, the New Orleans train station, New Orleans Square train station. They have a photographer posted up there today, and they're just taking pictures of people in front of the wall that separates Haunted Mansion from Tiana's Palace. They don't even have a character. Usually there's a character or something when they have photographers. But not over there. There's some nice flowers though. Hanging, like wall hanging flowers. It'd be cool if they had Count Basie and Louis Armstrong at the same time back in the past. And Ella Fitzgerald. Can you imagine Count Basie, Louis Armstrong, and Ella Fitzgerald if they ever played here at Disneyland? That would have been amazing. Okay, last bite of the sandwich before I attack those beignets. Look at these beautiful beignets. I think my eyes were bigger than my stomach. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat both these beignets. I should have got a black coffee to go with the beignets. Soda, beignets, not the best combo. All right, after the beignets, we go to see Winnie the Pooh and ride on his awesome honeybee attraction. Beignets are very hollow inside. Look at that. They do sometimes have beignets filled with different jellies, like strawberry or apricot or something, or some type of a lemony paste. I wish they would just fill them with like either cream, like whipped cream, or custard would be even better. Hey Mickey, how's it going? Are you really from Indiana? That's awesome. My wife and I have become huge fans of the Indiana Fever, the women's basketball team. They've had a rough season, but they made it to the playoffs, so they're in 6th place, and the playoffs start, I think, on Sunday. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oh, that's awesome. I've never been to Indiana myself. Have you lived there your whole life? That sounds like it's probably your whole life. Well, I've lived in Southern California my entire 66 years of life, too. These are really yummy. Beignets might not have anything in them, but they're so nice, and I don't know, it's kind of a pastry dough thing that's just super yummy. Do you follow the Indiana Pacers or the Indiana Fever or any of those Indiana sports teams? Do you go to any of their games? Oh, that's cool. I know hockey's a lot bigger in states that have real winters. Here, we only have our one hockey team. It never snows, never gets really that cold, except for in the mountains. So hockey's not as big here as it is in other states. We have the Ducks, which at one point I think Disney owned. I think Disney owned the Ducks at one point. Anaheim Ducks. The Mighty Ducks. They made a movie about it and everything. Like a little movie franchise for kids, you know. The Tin Caps, what a cute name for a baseball team. Are the Tin Caps in Fort Wayne, or are they in a different city? All right. That was pretty yummy. Very filling, though. I think we must now go on to see Winnie the Pooh. So as soon as I finish my soda here. off we go to see Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. And Roo and Kanga. And of course Eeyore. Oh man, I am so stuffed now. Well, I won't be eating again today.
Stay close, baby, stay close.
Another view of the Haunted Mansion as we walk towards Winnie the Pooh.
Do you think that
Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Quite a few more people here today than there was when I first got here at 12:30. But it still seems like a very lightly attended day. Wednesdays are usually a little bit lighter than most days. But I think now that all the kids have gone back to school and summer vacation is basically over for adults, we have a much lighter attendance in the park. Winnie the Pooh time! So it's like about a 5-minute standby line. Hello, Thick Lady Vibes. I didn't even see that you were here, but thank you for joining us today.
It's me, Tigger, and being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And grown-ups, please watch your adorable children. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Saludos amigos, bienvenidos al vecindario. Para que disfruten de un viaje seguro, por favor, permanezcan sentados. No vayan a sacar las manos, los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Y les ruego a los mayores que vigilen a sus preciosos niños. ¡Chao!
There's a,
Tiana's Bayou Adventure right across the way.
Here, so you're down to pick up? Yeah, mommy's texting me.
Hello out there, it's me, Tigger, T-I-double-G-R, and being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay in your seats with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And grown-up types, please watch your little kids. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Hola.
100-acre wood down below. You can always find ducks in the 100-acre wood stream. Good afternoon, love pugs. Welcome, my friend. There's a duck right there. And another one over there. Some really clear water. Those ducks are having a good time. They get music. They get nice, clean, fresh water to float around in. Probably some insects to eat. Fantastic. There's Owl's house. One. Thank you.
Alright, friends, welcome on in. Please sit down and watch stuff as you head on down. Yep. And as you can see, the first folks, do me that big favor of pulling up and down on the lap bar. Thank you. Pull up and down this bar. Like that.
One blustery day in the 100-acre woods, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
Look, Mama, look! I'm a fun everyone tightly, Roo!
Happy Wednesday!
It is a happy Wednesday.
Well, save your piglet!
First the wind, and now this.
Whee! This is fun!
Goodness gracious!
Hello. The mountain tiger. What a wonderful dream.
Wake up, Pooh! Wake up! Wake up, Pooh! Hooray!
Oh boy, it's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Pooh!
Hooray!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Pooh!
Wasn't that fun? I do hope you like my gift, Pooh Bear.
I've never seen so many
Hope you like my present.
Presents for presents. Oh, that was fun.
Okay, we'll get that. Okay, and stop. Okay. Oh, yeah, maybe in the back. I'm gonna move my arm. Look at this.
All right, let's see if we can get into Tiana's Bayou Adventure and single rider. Could be fun.
Am I allowed to check to see if she's tall enough? It'll be right over here.
Stay to your right hand side, please. My next party will be right with you. Right with you. Single rider.
And you?
All right, here we go. Single rider time. At Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Right side, okay? Right side. Yep.
Ooh, there's a big line. I didn't expect that.
¿Cómo están, amigos? Por su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del río. Y cuiden sus piquetes. Y venga la diversión.
I brought yours. There's no water.
Sure.
Katie said, okay, Katie said stop lying or she needs to be a second recording.
I'll find you now. You like that? No, here.
Can't remember if I asked you guys, party of 6, did you guys want to take it all the way down, or are you okay with parking the chair?
Hey y'all, Louis here.
You're okay with parking it? Awesome. I'm gonna have you guys go inside right there, and then there's gonna be like a parking section like right hand side, okay?
Music scouts joining the surge. Let the good times roll.
Here, I'll meet you guys up there, okay? Thanks. And then we're single riders. Stand on top of the hill, wait for me right there, okay? Top of the hill, wait for me right there.
Thank you.
Oh no. Opening to the right hand side, that's where you're gonna go, okay? Yeah, no problem.
This is a water ride?
What? Come on there. That's where you get the park. It's like, no. I got it. Come on. Where's the
right, here we are, single rider. All right, I haven't been on Tiana's Bayou adventure in at least 2 weeks, maybe 3. I think maybe 3 weeks. So this will be fun today. I do love all the show of this ride, like all of the decorations, all of the animatronics, of course the music, and of course the fact that it celebrates The Princess and the Frog, which was Lizzie's final movie as a Disney animator. Who in the chat has not yet been on Tiana's Bayou Adventure? This is a ride you absolutely have to do. I mean, a lot of us loved Splash Mountain from when it was Splash Mountain for decades and decades. But I think they did a really good job of re-theming this ride with really popular characters that fit right in with the New Orleans Square, New Orleans aesthetic. You've got the New Orleans Square and the Haunted Mansion. That's very Southern, very Louisiana style of architecture and food and music. And then Tiana's Bayou Adventure just fits right in there. So it creates like a whole block of experiences that kind of put you in that Southern aesthetic. Hopefully I don't get too wet on this ride. Usually if they put you in the last seat, in the seat number 6, the very back of the log, you get less wet than if you're in the front, or the middle seems to get it the worst. I think it has something to do with the weight too, like where the weight is distributed in these boats, in these logs. I think if you have more weight in the front, then the people in the front get a lot more wet. And if you have a lot of weight in the back, you have people in the front getting less wet.
Variety of 4, 84. Trips of 3, 83.
Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone. If you're just joining us, this is Indiana Holmes. I'm in the single rider line here at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And if you're not doing anything around 6 p.m. tonight, please join me and other friends for story time with Indiana Holmes on my second channel, the The other channel is actually called Storytime with Indiana Holmes. We started reading a new book yesterday. I read Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. If you've never read Treasure Island, it's fast-paced, it's relatively short, probably be only a few hours to finish it. We read 1 hour last night, and we will read another hour tonight. So if you want to catch up with that, anytime before 6 p.m., let's say at 5 o'clock at the latest, watch and listen to the first hour of the book, and then tonight at 6, I will read the second hour on my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. And if you would, head on over to Storytime with Indiana Holmes and subscribe to that channel as well. I'm going to try and boost the popularity and boost the interactions over on that other channel. Shouldn't be too long now. I've just got about 6 people ahead of me here in single rider. So many Disney adults here today, not so many kids. Ghost Riders. Look at that. Ghost Riders. Nobody's in that boat at all. Or maybe they all fell out. Ooh, that would be terrible. We've got people coming in the next boat, though. Wonder why that boat was empty. Maybe it got too flooded with water. Just about 4 people ahead of me now in single rider, and then I should be on the boat. I did not bring my poncho today because I wasn't planning on going on this ride. And all summer long, I haven't been wearing a poncho on the wet rides because when it's 85, 90 degrees out, you don't need a poncho. You just get wet and you dry out within 5 minutes. Today's a little cooler. It's only 78 degrees, so if I get a little bit wet, it might take a while to dry out. But that's all right. I don't care. It'll be fun. 3 people ahead of me now. All right, 2 people ahead of me. Oh man, some people are really soaked. I hope I don't get that wet today. I don't really want to get wet today. All right, just 1 person ahead of me, and I should be loading into a boat. I am the next person for single rider. All right, getting ready for some Tiana's Bayou Adventure vibes. A big drop down the water flume.
Right. 5 and 6, the 2 of you. 5 and 6. Single rider row 4.
Row 4, thank you. Oh, row 4. This is one that gets pretty wet. I shall survive.
Do me a favor, guys. Let's go ahead and take it. Let's go ahead and get all out. We'll get you guys on the next one, okay?
Stay behind the yellow line.
It's a swimming pool.
Thank you.
Hello, honey Pizarro. Good to see you, my friend.
Let's go down. Watch that next week. Come on in.
All right, I'm gonna get in the next boat. Oh man, it's really wet in the boat. Oh my gosh, it's like a lake inside the boat.
Alright, here we go, folks. I'm gonna have to cross his ears. And in those instruments, enjoy the Bayou.
Think about it. Oh, there's the new car. Don't even put him on. Let's just make him on.
Hey, y'all! Thanks for helping me look for musicians for our party tonight. Louis, they're on their
All right, here we go on our adventure.
Any bands out here? Come out, wherever you are.
Sorry, we don't start purple pod beans. The herb the purple. Tiana,
You don't? Well, that's all right, Louis. We're just hitting our stride.
Oh, look, you like them all. Never ever lose sight of it. Like that. Put some sides on it. There goes the other.
All right, as the first drop. We just got soaked. Oh my God. This boat is just flooded.
This man she found can play. Hallelujah. This railroad man can jam.
Here comes another drop.
We gotta keep searching high and low.
How long can I go?
Another drop. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. An entire wave just came over and went over the side of the boat, and my pants are soaked down to the underwear and beyond. Now for the big drop coming up.
Cause the bigger you are, the bigger the splash you'll make in the pond.
Soaking wet.
It's like a big water.
Everything is wet, head to toe. Oh man.
Was that so fun? Did you do that again? That was fun.
I hope you can see me by after you come back up.
Why are you trying to cover your face? Don't go first.
We'll see how much longer my camera and my gimbal survive. They got super, super wet.
I hope you got her face. Oh, you're so brave. I don't know if I would have done that. So brave.
wettest I've been on this ride in a very long time. I am literally soaked head to toe. Camera, gimbal, everything got just completely soaked. The bottom of our boat is like a lake.
I knew we always make a big splash at this party. See y'all again soon. Look ahead, this boat filled with beautiful people. And you're beautiful. And you're beautiful. Now y'all have a good time.
Please keep your tails in your seats until your boat docks. Then grab all your things and exit to your left. Hey there, welcome back, buddy. Please remain seated until your boat returns to the dock. Then grab your belongings and exit to your left. Welcome back, y'all. Please remain seated until your boat docks and comes to a complete stop. Then gather up your belongings and exit to your left.
Welcome back, everyone. Exit out to your left-hand side. Please look down and watch that exit.
Oh man, so wet. So incredibly wet. That was crazy. Thank you. Ah, man.
Daddy, you can tell I'm not very happy.
Yeah. There we are. SO859547. There I am.
Have you seen us yet? Yeah, you're here.
Ah, man, I need to walk this off now. I am so soaking wet. I don't know who that yellow bunny is. Oh, that's Rabbit. I never see Rabbit from Adventures of Winnie the Pooh here. You always see Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and Eeyore. That's the first time I've ever seen Rabbit. All right, up we go back over the bridge.
I was gonna get some of this. Snack on what you guys were riding it.
Yeah, that baby needed a rest. I think it was overtired. I was trying to walk away as far as possible and as quickly as possible from that poor screaming child. All right, back out into the park. Pretty busy now. Still says only 30 minutes for Haunted Mansion, which is kind of amazing. It's been 30 minutes basically all day. Well, at least since I got here at 12:30. Earlier in the morning, it was probably basically a walk-on, 10, 15 minute wait or something like that. Hello, I'm No Pro Broadcasting. Good to see you, my friend. Happy, joy. It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's only 78 degrees here. It's been 78 since I got here about 12:30. So, a beautiful temperature. The high 80s and 90 degree weather we were having the last couple of weeks was a little brutal in the park. I had to leave after we got to 90. I could only handle 90 for maybe an hour. So I was leaving the parks very hot and tired. Oh, there's Tiana up ahead.
Reagan, right here.
Oops. If you're just joining us, this is Indiana Holmes, reporting for you from Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Today we have ridden on Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Just been taking it easy today. Got here late, about 12:30. Did a little photography for 30 minutes and started my live stream at 1 p.m. Had some lunch over at Tiana's Palace. It was excellent. I love those muffaletta sandwiches. They are so yummy. Let's see if we can get a single rider pass here over at Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye.
I left my ears and my backpack in the bag.
Can I get a single rider?
Perfect. Make sure
Thank you so
just
much.
around your neck at all
Will
times.
do.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Have a good day.
Sorry.
No worries. It's always fun to see subscribers and friends in the park, like that family we just saw go by.
What did you just do?
If you're just joining us, we are heading into Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, walking up the single rider line. If you lose transmission or this live broadcast starts to get laggy, just refresh your browser or refresh your app. As we go through the tunnels here in Indiana Jones, sometimes the cellular transmission gets a little laggy or gets a little frozen. But if you refresh your browser or your app, it'll come right back. this air-conditioned tunnel in these very wet clothes that I just got soaked in on Tiana's Bayou adventure is pretty chilly, I must say. Kind of like sticking your shorts in a refrigerator for an hour and then putting them on. It's getting pretty cold. All right, we have made it. There's several people ahead of us in single rider. If you're just joining me, stop in and try out our second channel. The second channel is Story Time with Indiana Holmes. We're currently reading the book Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Thank you. Oh, it's very dark in here. So dark. Cannot see a thing. Wow. After being out there in the bright sun, you come in here and you're kind of blinded by the darkness. Hello, Hank Henry LS. Good to see you, my friend. Long now, and we'll be boarding a Jeep for the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Yeah, I've heard about the Eeyore sign, but I don't know where it is. So, no, I haven't seen it.
You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high speed and turbulent, going over rough and rugged terrain, and then suddenly you are turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friends, one final word of advice. Once you've entered
I'm in the projector room
destiny,
now.
Look not into the eyes of the idol.
So
That
where's
would be
Eeyore?
dangerous. Very dangerous. Well, my friends, your moment is drawing near.
Oh, right behind the
Already I'm
projector.
envious of the wonders that await you. If you avoid the eyes of
That's hard to see up there. There's the projector.
The remote jungles of India's lost chestnut. From all over the world, they are flocking here, following a strange story.
Yeah, I don't see Eeyore.
Gifts from the gods. The story begins.
I'd like to
1
see
year
Eeyore.
ago. World-famous archaeologist Indiana Jones follows a tattered map to an ancient edifice. Could this be the fabled Temple of the Forbidden Eye? According to Jones, the temple contains a chamber of destiny.
Yeah, I turn around, but I can't find it.
Promises of gifts, eternal youth, earthly riches.
It's too hard to see in here.
But many who looked into the eyes of this double-dealing deity took a detour to doom. A chilling
Detour to doom.
but not chilling enough to cool off the hot pursuit of thousands of greedy globetrotters. They're ready for a supernatural shopping spree.
Welcome, my friends, to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I, Sala, shall now give you counsel to safeguard your miraculous journey. Here in your transportation devices are ingenious pouches for safekeeping all earthly treasures when the journey becomes
that's a good tip there, Troxler. A good piece of trivia. I like
Here are
that.
special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellence of this invention? Your off-road journey is high speed and turbulent,
here we go.
going over rough and rugged
Gonna be
terrain,
heading
and
up
then
the
suddenly
steps
you're
now.
turning sharply and dropping suddenly. It is unlike anything you have ever experienced, I assure you. Now, my friend, one final word.
I gotta try that next time, Troxler. Thanks for the tip. I'm gonna do that. Next time I'm here with Lizzie, I'm gonna ask a cast member to show us where the Eeyore picture is in the projection room. How fun. I love that. I love hidden stuff like that. Things that, you know, pay respect to what came before. Welcome everyone. Indiana Holmes here, in line for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Forbidden Eye.
Greetings, my friends. This is Sala, sharing with you a few handy tips. Once on board, be sure to place your supplies and loose items in the pouch in front of you. Now, this is very important. For your safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Make sure you keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport. Watch your children. And remember, no matter what, do not gaze into the eyes of the idol. Now, Sala wishes you a most wonderful and successful expedition.
Saludos. Para que su visita al templo sea bien segura, les rogamos que permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad bien ajustado y que mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Vigilen a sus niños y pase lo que pase, no miren al ídolo a los...
Hello again, my esteemed friends. When you walk the transport, all earthly treasures in a box directly in front of you. Unless of course you wish to release them in the temple. But seriously, the path through the temple can be quite rough. Keep safe and sound, you should say.
I know I love Disney history stuff too. I've done a few Disney history videos. Doing the research was fun. I did a history video on the Columbia sailing ship. That was super interesting. And also on the Mark Twain and a few other things. They're archived on my channel. Functioning normally because it got soaking wet on Tiana's Bayou adventure, so it's a little bit start and stop, a little bit herky-jerky. So hopefully it'll be okay on this ride, but this is a herky-jerky ride anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Why don't you put the name of the podcast down in the chat for me, Troxer? I always love listening to podcasts when I'm driving. I like listening to Wait, Don't Tell Me. I'm not going to be talking during the ride, but you guys are welcome to chat during the ride.
Are you there? Come in. Splendid. You have only to take your seats.
Row 1, pull the yellow tab on your left side. Yellow tab, left side, your other left. There you go. Row 2, pull the yellow tab on your left side, please. Perfect.
Treasure of Mara, glittering gold. It is yours. Your path now leads to the river.
Left!
like our ride is getting stuck. Indy, my other half, my Gemini twin, Indiana Jones. I'm Indiana Holmes and that's Indiana Jones. My clothes are a little bit cleaner than his. This is where I got stuck once before for like 35 minutes. So we're not stuck. Oh, moving.
Not bad. Tourists. Now, stay out of trouble, will ya?
The ride was a little bit off today. Starting and stopping and not going as fast as usual. Seemed like it was almost about to break down. Like maybe like the cars were like too close to each other and they had to start stopping them to let cars by or something. I don't know.
But please stay seated until your transport comes to a complete stop.
Survived.
Hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport. Watch your children. And remember, no matter what, do not gaze in the eyes of the friend.
We did it. Oh, I love that ride. So fun. Welcome everyone. This is Indiana Holmes. We just rode the Indiana Jones ride. Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye, and we survived to talk and tell about it. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. I usually live stream every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday from Disneyland California Adventure and sometimes Knott's Berry Farm. shorts are still wet from going on Tiana's Bayou adventure, but at least my shirt is dried out now. I think my socks and shoes are still pretty spongy, pretty wet, but it was fun. Every day is a good day at Disneyland. Oh wow, look at that. There is nobody back here in the standby queue. I wonder if that means they're getting ready to shut down the ride because of problems they're having. It seemed like they were definitely having some timing problems on the ride while we were on it. The ride was about half the speed it normally is, and it stopped multiple times. If you're just joining us, feel free to rewind the live stream to see some of the ride-throughs that we did. We rode through and we did Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I think I mentioned the Haunted Mansion, yeah. And just now we did Indiana Jones and the Temple of Forbidden Eye. I also had lunch at Tiana's Palace, where I had an amazing, very spicy and very good muffaletta sandwich with red beans and rice on the side, some spicy pickles, and I had two beignets, two powder sugar beignets as well, and those were super yummy. Yeah, really, that's what I should do. I usually do that in the winter. I bring extra clothes and carry them in a backpack or put the backpack in a locker. But I didn't do that today. That's okay. We've been on the Enchanted Tiki Room, or been to the Enchanted Tiki Room, probably the last 2 or 3 times I've been in the park in the last week. It was a lot of fun. Wonder if they've got any new Halloween merch in the stores. I keep checking every time I come. There was a big merch drop in early August, and then a couple smaller ones since then. But I haven't seen anything new in the last week or so, in terms of Halloween merch. Halloween inspired merch anyway. Oh, these ladies got ice creams. Lucky them. One of my daughters, my youngest daughter, came over last night for dinner, and she wanted to go for a walk afterwards, so we went on about a 2-mile walk. And I strategically made sure that we walked by the ice cream store on the way back. So Willow, that's my youngest daughter, and I got hand-dipped dark chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream bars, huge bars, dipped in dark chocolate and then coated in nuts. And Lizzie got a frozen banana dipped in chocolate and coated in nuts as well. I just love my ice cream. All right, we're working our way through the shops to see if there's any new merch that I can't live without. This is the big Emporium store, which has lots of stuff, but it doesn't have everything. These are awfully cute. They're little Mickey and Minnie swaddled babies. Gotta like that. Okay. I've been looking at shirts. Ooh, I like this Disneyland racing jacket. I haven't seen this before. Whoa, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything on the back. Just a stripe. I bet these are like $95. Let's see where the price is hiding. Well, a little bit cheaper than I thought. It's $89.99, so $90. That's a lot of money. You could kind of make that yourself by buying some patches and putting them on a windbreaker like that. Let's see what we have over here. I'm looking for button-down shirts. Actually, just got one off eBay, an official Disney button-down, you know, like Hawaiian-style summer shirt with Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and everybody on it. And I got that on eBay for, I think I paid, what did I pay, like $25 for it? Maybe it was 20, I can't remember. Oh, I think altogether with shipping, it was like $30. And that same shirt here, if I got one like that, it would have been minimum of $65 plus tax. Although I do get a little discount because I'm a Magic Key holder. Let's go over into the other shop over here. Well, the Disney Clothier's up the street is a good one. Let's go check that out. Disney Clothier's has a tendency to have better clothing, better shirts and clothes than the Emporium does. They have a lot of the same stuff too, but they seem to have kind of better seasonal stuff over at the Disney Clothiers. Across the street here.
First sensation. Be careful with your finger.
All right, here we go into Disney Clothiers. Right away, you see the clothing here is a little bit fancier. That's a nice one. I already have a Disney 70th anniversary baseball jersey though, so I don't really want any 70th anniversary merch. That's really nice. Celebrate happy. I think the men's stuff is in the next room over. I head over there. They have some men's stuff here. Nothing new though. Let's see what they have over here. Well, that's pretty nice. A denim jacket. And Mickey is fully embroidered. That's what I like. I like the embroidered text and the embroidered Mickey. Very nice. Let's see how much these are. If I can get it back on the thing. Let's see, what is the price on this? $120. Yikes. That's pricey. But it is nice. This is a really nice shirt. I don't know if it's for guys though. The way it's cut here at the bottom, it seems more like it's for a lady or for ladies' fits. For some reason, all of the prices are have been pulled off on these shirts. I think this is a really nice shirt, but no price. Let's see what size is that. I can't figure it out. Let's see what size is here. Extra small, extra small. Let's see, is that a large back there? Small, these are all smalls and extra larges, or smalls and extra smalls. This looks like a shirt that would be worn. It says Disneyland Resort. It looks like a shirt that would be worn by housekeeping, the people that clean up your hotel room. It's crazy that they're even selling that.
In just 15 minutes, the world-famous Disneyland celebration as we observe Patriot Day and National Day of Service.
That's a cool t-shirt. That is a t-shirt. Check it out. That's a fun t-shirt. Oh, they have a Donald Duck one and they have a Mickey Mouse one. Those are fun. It's the way to have a costume without going to a lot of trouble or effort. I do like these hockey shirts. I've seen these for a while now. These are really nice. Hockey-inspired shirts. Mickey 28. Very nice.
There won't be a next time.
Sweatshirts. Not really many button-down shirts. It's unfortunate. Lots of ladies and kids wear. Not too much in the way of men's wear other than t-shirts and sweatshirts. Hello, Christian Sanchez. Hello, mystery guest. Welcome to everyone. It's nice. It's a little warmer and breezy here on Main Street. It's helping to dry my clothes out from my near total washout at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I got in a boat that was flooded with water, and then we had a giant wave come over the boat, and all of us got soaked even worse than before. These are nice. If I was gonna get a sweatshirt, it would be something like this. And look at the characters. Very fun, Halloween inspired. Any announcement for what, Christian? Ooh, this is fun. Both of my daughters would love this. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I think even Lizzie would like this. That is super cute. So cute. Oh, with the spider pockets, the spider web pockets. Wow, I wonder how much this is. Let's see. This is $75. It's kind of worth it because it's got the embroidery here. I mean, the bows are no big deal. You could do that yourself, but then it's got the orange snaps and the orange hardware. And then this spider web pocket is pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to show this to Lizzie. She might want to make one herself. She made some amazing ears. I'll have to show those to you guys and debut those. She made some Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween inspired ears that are just fantastic. See, this is a nice shirt. This is the kind of shirt I'd like to get, but it's a little boring. I like to have characters on it. This just says Disney's 70th anniversary, and it's $65. I want characters on it. And I did get that one on eBay for like $25, $30 with shipping and all. That was totally worth it. And the jitney's taken off backstage. I'll go check out some hats. I haven't had a new Disney hat in a while. Let's see if there's anything that floats my boat. Monsters Inc., Disneyland, Mickey. This is a classic old hat. Look at this. This looks like something that they would have sold when the park opened in 1955. It looks like a classic design. I don't know if that is an old design, but it sure feels and looks like it. All the different ears here today. This one's quite nice. I like the way it has the scary faces in the ears, skeleton faces, and then this one's awesome. I think Lizzie's is better, the one that she made. All right, I don't see anything that I absolutely have to have. And there goes the omnibus. Looks like they're putting all the vehicles away. Putting the vehicles away so early. Let's say it's on 4 o'clock. Maybe they always put them away at this time, but this is, I always like riding on the vehicles, on the jitneys and the omnibus and the fire engine, all that good stuff. Just gonna walk through here real quick. No worries. All right, my friends, that is it for Indy today. I want to thank you all for joining me. And if you're around at 6 o'clock, join me on my other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, for Treasure Island. All right, guys, it's been fun. I hope you had a good time too. I'll see you again. I think I'm live streaming on Friday and then again on Sunday. Love to you all. This has been Indiana Holmes. Bye-bye. Thank you, Troxer. You have a good evening too. We'll be reading another hour of Treasure Island tonight at 6 p.m. for those that can join us, but it will be on the other channel, Storytime with Indiana Holmes, not this channel. Bye-bye, Disney adult. See you next time. Lots more people coming in now.
I
Bye-bye.
like the outfit.
Thank you. I like yours.
Yeah.